I'm retraining my bangs. We'll get there. I want to talk about an aspect that's coming exact at the end of the month, but it's coloring a much larger period of time. It's a lot more long-term and gradual. At the end of August, August 28th, Uranus in Gemini finally makes an exact sextile with Neptune, who's retrograde in Aries. Uranus and Neptune are both such slow movers. You've likely been feeling their effect since like early July when Uranus entered Gemini. And they're going to be in a degree-based sextile with each other, I think, through this year, probably into early next year. This is part of a larger configuration between Uranus, Pluto, and then Saturn and Neptune. All of these planets move very slowly. And so again, we're looking at a larger, more long-term change to like the context that we're existing in. All of these planets are making positive aspects with each other, and the conjunction, the meetup between Saturn and Neptune is kind of at the center of that. These two are in early degrees of Aries, signifying a birth of some kind. Neptune is imagined potential, it's like the dream, and Saturn is the reality of a situation. So when these two come together, a dream is made real. We have to keep in mind that in order for one potential to be made real, other potentials have to die. In a lot of ways, Aries, the sign where this is taking place, is the sign of fighting for your life, fighting for your existence. And so this like longer term change of context is prompting us, inviting us, maybe forcing us to engage with our own existence in a different way, in a new way. Uranus has been in Gemini since early July. It sextiled Saturn, I think earlier this month, earlier in August. And then at the end of this month, it's sextiling Neptune. So it's bringing, Uranus is the planet of the unconventional, the wild card, the rebel. Uranus solves problems and brings necessary change through upheaval, through chaos magic a little bit. Not a little bit, that's what it does. And so Uranus making a positive aspect, a sextile with both Saturn and Neptune as they're conjoining in early Aries, tells me that we are manifesting through unconventional means. We are trying to make something real without a roadmap, without a formal blueprint to follow. We're creating it as we live each day. And now that we're getting to the part of the year where a lot of these planets are going to be retrograde for a while, Pluto already is, Neptune and Saturn already are, Uranus is going to be retrograde come, I don't know, maybe like early or mid-September. Yes, we are ultimately moving forward, bringing something into existence, but this is not the period of time to continue to push forward. This is more like the review of the progress that's already been made. Do we like the direction we're moving in? Do we want to double back and reinforce it? Or do we want to try to undo it and make some serious changes to what's been done? That's what these retrograde periods are for. It's also, I think, an invitation to give yourself some grace, cut yourself some slack. It is extremely difficult to build something you've never seen before. I have seen moments of us collectively contributing to a framework that we haven't lived within yet. We're still building it, collecting the pieces and kind of putting them together and erecting this structure that we want to be maintaining and living within. It might not be totally inhabitable yet, and that's okay because this is a much longer term process. Uranus in Gemini is incredibly ideologically resourceful and creative. There's just such an abundance of like out of the box ideas, and we have to be willing to try them. There isn't like one approach that's going to help us meet our goal. It is a million different approaches by a million different people. I think while all of these planets are going to be retrograde for a while, this really is the fuck around and find out section of the process. You don't actually know what's going to work and what's going to fall flat. Like, might as well try all of it. I also think with Saturn being in the mix and making this sextile with Uranus, there is a distinct flavor of like changing of the guard from old into the new. What worked before may not work now. What worked before is what got us here. And if we don't like where we are, it's probably time to try something different. Anyway, just a little reminder, I hope this was helpful and interesting. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, leave me a like and a comment, share it, make sure that you're following me. If you'd like to book a reading with me, click the mushroom and visit the site listed. I would love to work with you. Also, I'm working on getting myself situated over on Patreon. And I sincerely hope that you will follow me there. In the meantime, I'm kind of brainstorming some of what I want my like benefits or perks to look like. Obviously, I'm going to keep making videos like this. I'll probably do like lives or ask me anything kind of sessions. And I also am thinking of doing like rising sign specific readings, or like horoscopes. If there is anything that you would like to see from me content-wise over on Patreon, let me know in the comments. I'm kind of open to anything. So what do you think? I think the truth is we can make that space whatever we want it to be. We can do whatever we want with it. So let me know what you want. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Good job today. Good luck out there.